Hello everyone, it's DC Dows here, and today I would like to show you my transportation network. As of Terraria version 1.2.4, they've added minecart tracks, and I've been thinking on how to incorporate this in my teleporter network, and I think I figured something out that works really well, so that's what I want to show you. If you haven't seen my previous video on the teleporter network yet, I really advise you to look at that video first, because it explains how the buttons are laid out and how to wire it and how it basically works. So yeah, if you haven't seen that yet, check it out and then come back to this video, because maybe this could be a little how do you say, confusing. So yeah, let's start by looking at the map. As you can clearly see, I've laid a grid all over this world with squares, and these squares consist of elevators or shafts from the surface all the way to the underworld. And also I've dug out these tunnels all the way from the west to the east and laid minecart tracks in. So where these two cross each other, so at the junction of these two corridor tunnel shafts things, I've created a station. I teleported down to the station just below my house, and as you can see, this is how it looks. And you can clearly see I've got the teleporter, I've got the button configuration which moves you up, down, left and right, and also I have these minecart tracks now, so yeah, you can drive on these with your minecart. Because they also added booster tracks with which you can launch yourself on the track. And I really wanted to use that as well, but then I found that if I put these booster tracks directly on the main track, then if I came from the other way and the booster tracks were pointing in a different direction, yeah, you will be, how do you say, launched back like this. See, this is very annoying. So that's why I chose to have the booster tracks elevated from the main track, and then now you can use these booster tracks to launch yourself on the main track like this. And if you use like 6, it's actually enough to achieve maximum speed of the minecart. So yeah, really cool. So yeah, we're just traveling from one station to the other, and actually, as you can see, we're here at the next station. Of course, a quicker way to do this, what we just did, is just teleport, but yeah, the minecart tracks are really cool, so yeah, that's fine. So what does this bring us? Well, let's say you are on a fishing quest and you need to travel like into the jungle, into yeah, you need to fish in the jungle underground, and you have to go like you wanna fish here. If you do not have this transportation network, then you will have to walk all the way down here, and yeah, it takes a long time. So with this transportation network, you can actually yeah, get fishing within mere seconds instead of yeah, a couple of minutes of walking. So yeah, let's just test that. Let me see. Let me be clear about what we're gonna do. So we wanna go from our home base to here. So I think it's actually the best to, yeah, move down one and then 1, 2 to the left or to the west, and then we can actually take this minecart track and drop down here. So yeah, let's see how that goes. 1, 2. Yeah, we're here. Yeah. So, and I think it's actually somewhere down here. Yep, there it is. And we can start fishing. I didn't bring my fishing rod, but you get the idea. We do not actually need to fish here, so that's fine. So you can see that it takes us mere seconds to get fishing, and yeah. So that's really cool. This works in multiplayer as well, because yeah, if you're out on a mission with a group and somebody dies, you can use the transportation network to really get back quickly to the rest of the group, and you do not have to wait for that person to walk all the way back to your group. So that's cool. And of course you now have the wormhole potions, so that works as well. But if you run out of potions, then yeah, this will always work, and it's free. So yeah, you just have to invest some time to build it. Is there anything else I can show you about this? Yeah, let's talk about teleporter identification, or station identification actually, because of this grid. And yeah, well, if you're in the jungle, you'll know you're in the jungle, but there are actually a couple of points in the jungle, so you can get confused as of where you are on the map. So what I did is I named every station with a code. And this might look a bit cryptic, but actually it's there's a reason to the madness. What this says is this is center. As you can see here, let me find this here. This corridor is the center. So this is center station, the station at the center, and underground. We're actually in the caverns, but as you can see, if I go a little more up, we're underground. So this minecart track serves as a way to quickly get anywhere underground, on the underground level, I should say. So if I go down one, you can see that we're still at the center, but we're at the cavern level. You see caverns? Yeah. And if you go down once more, you'll see that we're in the center underworld. So every station on this level will have this identifier, underworld, because we're in the underworld. So let's move east. As you can see, it still says underworld, but the first two were changed. And as you can see, as we moved east, it now says east 1 underworld. So yeah, by that reason, this one will say east 2 underworld. So by this way, you can actually kind of see where you are in the grid. I mean, yeah, it might not be ideal, but at least it's a way to identify your teleporters. And well, once you get used to this code, yeah, it's fine. So yeah, let's move up. So now I teleported myself onto the sky bridge. As you can see, what I usually do is just make the sky bridge one big pumpkin and tree farm, and I have different sections in this thing, so I have all the different trees. But that's not the reason why we're here. I just want to show you, I called this space because we're in space. So east to space. So this tells me we're at the most east teleporter or shaft, and we're at space level. So let's say we go down one, it says SF, which means service. So we have space, surface, underground, cavern, underworld. Yep. So yeah, and the other side of center, of course, says West 1 underworld and West 2 underworld, and actually here is a West 3. As you can see, I only have 2 shafts on this section and 3 shafts on this one. I was thinking to make another one here, but I still haven't decided to make it here or either here. I don't know. I don't really actually need it, but yeah, it would be nice to have both sides symmetric, sort of, anyway. So yeah, that's basically it. A grid of corridors, the shafts interconnect with the tunnels, and at each section I made a teleporter station, and I also made booster tracks, a little elevated above the main track, and now you can launch yourself on this track. And you can get anywhere in the world really, really quickly. So let's just do one more test. Let's say we are home and we want to go to the wall of flesh. So we need to go here. And actually I already made a teleporter station specifically to get to the wall slash arena, sort of. It's not really arena, but you get the idea. So yeah, we just a couple of seconds ago we were still home, and now we're all the way here. And also the advantage of doing a grid-like teleporter system is that you have to wire each distance only once. In previous worlds, or I should say in I think it was about a year or two ago, when I started construction teleporters, I would just make each line all over the world. So I just had a lot of teleporters in my house, and then I had one that would go here, and then one would go here, and each wire I had to lay down individually. And I found that this takes about the same amount of wire, but you cover a lot more of the map. So yeah, that's basically it. Don't know if this is clear enough for you to do anything with, but yeah, let me know if you have any questions about this, and I'm happy to answer them in the comments. So thanks for watching. I hope I'll see you in the next video, and until then, bye bye.